Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be about my experience and my first day using the Diva Cup. The person who really didn't like me showing Summer's Eve in my What's in My Shower video is going to be absolutely rolling if they see this one. Before I get started and go into this video and kind of like the little vlog of my experience, I just wanted to take the time to kind of go on like a little rant. This might come as a shock to you. You might want to alert CNN or Fox News if that's your, media outlet of choice. But women and girls have vaginas. I was shocked when I got that comment from another woman who was scolding me basically for showing a bottle of Summer's Eve wash. For those of you who don't know what Summer's Eve is a feminine hygiene wash that is specifically made for your nether regions, your vagina. That's what it's called. It's a scientific name. A lot of people seem to have an issue when women talk about what their bodies are actually designed to do. They have no issue when women's boobs are out on display to sell bikinis or to sell lingerie or to even sell burgers. As soon as you show what a woman's body was designed to do, feed children or birth children, as soon as you talk about what females' bodies are actually meant to do, people get all grossed out. People say that you shouldn't talk about it. People make women ashamed that their bodies do these things. And I honestly find it very hypocritical, because if you have a problem with a woman feeding her child in public, even if her breast is covered, then I think you should have a problem with the way women are portrayed in the media. If you have a problem with me talking about a Diva Cup, a menstrual cup, tampons, or even feminine hygiene wash, then you should have a problem with the way the media chooses to sexualize women's body to sell items. I remember being in high school and being ashamed that I had my period. I remembered, buying special tampon holders so that no one would know that I had a tampon. I'd hide a tampon up my sleeve to go to the bathroom to change my tampon. Everyone knows that women have vaginas, just like everybody knows that men have penises. It's just a biological fact. It's what we're born with. And I want to use this video to teach younger girls who watch me that you should not be ashamed of your body. You should not be ashamed of what your body is designed to do. So I don't want you guys to feel embarrassed. I don't want you to be ashamed that you have your period. I think that women and girls should be taught from a young age that our bodies are beautiful. What they do naturally is beautiful. The fact that we can feed our babies that we birth out of our vaginas, out of a hole this big, is beautiful. And I want the young girls who watch me to know that our bodies are nothing to be ashamed about. That's my little rant for that part of the video, but that was not the point of the video. The point of the video is to talk about my experience with the Diva Cup. I purchased this myself. Diva Cup does not know who I am. They did not ask me to make this video. I'm not being paid whatsoever to make this video. I just wanted to make this video to be educational. I know a lot of the people watching me had the same questions as I did when it came to the Diva Cup. So the Diva Cup is a menstrual cup, and instead of using tampons or pads, you use this. And honestly, my results may shock you. My first time using it was yesterday, and I'm going to insert the clips from yesterday from my first reaction and everything, and then I'll see you after for my final opinion. A while ago, and I finally got my period. I have had my period for, years now. I'm 20. I remember when I got my period, I was petrified of tampons, and now I pretty much use tampons exclusively. I just don't enjoy pads. I feel like the idea of just sitting in a pad not appealing to me, and now I honestly kind of feel the same way about the Diva Cup. I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie. I have never used one. None of my close girlfriends have used one. I know a lot of you have commented saying that you use it and it takes some getting used to and that you love it. So I'm going to be trying it today, not on camera. I'm going to put it in, tell you how I feel, how it feels, if I feel it, if it hurts, if anything. I'm just going to tell you my first experience. This cost around $40. I know when I saw the $39.99, I was like, that's a lot of money. But if you think about it, let's say you use a box of tampons. In Montreal, in my area, they cost around $10 for a box of tampons. You have about 12 periods a year, and that's going to be around $120. So in the long run, you'll actually be saving money. Apparently, it's supposed to last about a year, but you can use it longer as long as it's in good condition and working, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and open this sucker up. Dun, dun, dun. This is it. It's about the size of a nail polish, so if that gives you any idea. I got some comments about this tip, this little funnel kind of tip. A lot of women choose to cut it off. I will have to see if I want to cut it off. Fold option 1. Press the sides of the cup together and then fold it in half again, forming a tight U shape. Okay, I think that's what they mean, like this. Woo! Figure number 1. Option number 2, place a finger on the top rim of the cup. What the? I think, you just kind of have to jump in with this thing because I don't really get it. So I'm gonna go wash it and insert it, and then I will be right back.
2 hours later.
I'm back. I am back, and I am feeling optimistic about this whole thing. I was having trouble because I was doing the U-fold and it was just like too wide. And then I tried the, what's it called, the push down fold, and it went in like a lot easier. And then once it's in, it starts to open a little bit, like as you get further and further. Once it's like pushed in as much as it's supposed to be pushed in, you have to grab the base and like rotate it to fully open the cup. And now once it's in, I don't feel it any more than I would have feel like a tampon. Like I don't really feel it. Like it definitely took me like a couple tries, but once I got it in, like got the hang of it, I feel like I'll be able to do it a lot easier now. So far I have to say that I'm kind of digging it. I of course will have to see how it feels. Apparently you can pee with it, you can pretty much do anything with it, except obviously like intercourse. It's weird. It's weird. I'm excited. I'm on a high that I have a Diva Cup right now, but I'm gonna see how it feels. I'm kind of like a little weirded out, but also kind of into it. I don't really have anything else to report except that it's in. I feel like I can move. I feel like I can work out, and I will see you in a couple of hours to see how it's going. Oh, I just inserted it, and like I feel like I can run, I can lunge, like literally, like I feel like I can lunge. I'm not like scared that it's gonna fly out at all. At all. Like I feel like I can, like look, I'm moving, I don't feel it, like it's gonna come out. I'm actually, oh, my fly's open. I really like don't feel any different. Whoa, I'm like impressed right now. Like, hey guys, so I just went to the bathroom. Let me turn on the light since this is like a profesh video. So I just went to the bathroom for the first time since I put the Diva Cup in, and I'm very happy to report that I was able to pee without taking it out, which was a big like concern of mine, just because I was like, well, am I gonna have to like rinse it out and take it in and put it in? Like every time I go pee, I drink a lot of water, so that was something that I was worried about. But I went to the bathroom, it was just fine. It didn't come out. It's like really up in there. Like I don't feel like it's gonna fall out at all. Even, okay, TMI, but like I wanted to be honest with you guys, I even tried like, you know, like Kegling or like pushing it out a little, and like it didn't come out. Like it's very, very secure. I'm not having any issues with the little stem. It's not bothering me at all. I don't feel the need. I don't think I will need to cut it off. Like I don't feel like it's bothering me at all. So far so good. So far I have to say I am loving it. So today is my second day using the Diva Cup, and honestly I am converted. I am converted for life. I am now a proud wearer of a menstrual cup. Obviously this takes a little bit of getting used to, but I feel like today I already know how it works. I know how to insert it. I know how to remove it, and I feel like I can do it like no problem. Does it hurt? No. Is it clean? Yes, if you make it clean. Obviously if you're a clean person, it will be clean. It's made out of silicone, so it's very easy to clean with a non-scented soap. They have a special Diva wash that you can buy as well, which I haven't purchased yet. Another question I've been getting a lot of is if I feel it while it's in me, and I really don't. I think it's just a matter of inserting it correctly, and once you figure out the best way to insert it and properly maneuver it, then it'll be a lot easier for you and you won't feel it. For me, the like push down fold method works a lot better than just the U method, because with the push down method the tip is a little bit more narrow and easier to insert for me. It kind of gets you a little bit more in tune with your body. I've always had the idea that I've been like, whenever I have my period, I'm like losing a cup of blood. I don't know if it's just because I'm gross or what, but I actually like seeing how much blood I actually am losing, because it was really eye-opening for me. I have a pretty light period in general, especially since going on birth control. My periods are really, really light. I don't find it gross. I mean, I don't find my body gross, any bodily functions. I don't find that gross because, you know, it's just your body. It's not something that you can control. Do I want to be around other people's blood and see other people's little cups of blood? Of course not, but it's my body, it's my blood. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I did not find the tip, like the little funnel tip thing at the end, it hasn't personally bothered me. I know it bothers some women and they cut it off, and I was like, if they cut it off, how are you gonna get it? I realized that you're not supposed to pull it out of your body just using that tip. That was what I did the first time I took it out and the second time, and now I've kind of like got the method down pat, at least the method that works for me. For me, just like grabbing the base with these two fingers and pulling it out, it comes out so easy, and I don't have to worry, you know, about pulling or not being able to get it out. I feel like when I have a daughter, or if I have a daughter, everyone will be using these menstrual cups, and tampons will kind of be obsolete. If you are scared, if you are worried, honestly don't be. I really was scared too. I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. And now I can't imagine using a tampon. I feel like once you get it and once you insert it properly and use it properly, you are a convert for life, and I definitely am. Something I really didn't think about that much, or wasn't a huge draw to the Diva Cup for me, was just the idea of how much waste I was actually like creating just by having my period. And just think about how many tampons you've used, or how many pads you've used, and how many of those plastic wrappers you've thrown out, or how many of those little wing flap protectors have you thrown out. There's so much waste that you throw away just like every period, that this is a lot better for the environment. And like, I was reading something online, and it's true, like when you throw out your tampons or you throw out your pads, where do you think these things are going? They're going to our landfills. And this is just a lot more economical. It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot more comfortable for me. I can pee with it. I can do everything with it. And I am just, you know, like, if I could be like, you get a Diva Cup, you get a Diva Cup, you get a Diva Cup, if I could give one to all of you, I would. I don't know if a lot of people have done videos like this, but I feel like having someone who's like younger, like I'm 20, I feel like it would be, it's a good message for you guys. So I don't want you guys to be scared of trying one. I think it's really great. If our bodies can push out an 8-pound baby, I think a little nail polish size silicone cup will fit just fine. Please don't be scared to try this, or any menstrual cup. I really, really recommend it. I'm definitely going to be using it. I will be using it Model 2 after I have kids and I'm over 30. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it answered some questions or maybe gave you guys insight. I'd love to hear your experiences with any menstrual cup or the Diva Cup. I'm just really excited. I'm really happy I tried it finally, and honestly now I can't imagine having a period and using a tampon, because why use a tampon when there's something better, you know? It's like when you know better, you do better. Honestly, do better. Thank you so much for watching. Links to everything and all information and a really good article I read as well will be listed down below, and I will talk to you soon.